Okay, so now we'll be talking about the Smart Payout feature. The Smart Payout feature essentially acts as an owner payout or an owner statement for basically what has happened in the past month in regards to the finances for this unit. Typically, you would only use this feature if you're managing any properties on behalf of another owner. Otherwise, you will not necessarily need to use this feature. So for example, let's say we would want to focus on the smart payout for this Apple Heights condo. So what we'll do is we'll select all of the documents that are listed under Apple Heights based on this pending. So as you can see, we'll select it based on their posting date, just to make sure that we are putting all the October documents in October's result. Whereas if let's say you're having invoices from September or August, you would want to separate them by their month as well. So from here, you can just generate it. Let's just label it as owner report and then click OK. So now it has printed out the report. It has shown the invoices as well as the expenses created. So just to clarify a little bit, invoices are typically charged towards tenants, basically be it their rental, their utility charges, maybe cleaning fees if tenants are liable for that, whereas expenses are charged back to the owner by suppliers, meaning, example, if you're paying any utility bills on behalf of the owner, you would already list it here so that it will automatically tally back with whatever utilities being paid by the tenants as shown here. Or if let's say you have any commissions or any maintenance or renovation charges, typically you would charge this to your owner as well through an expense. And to create an expense or an invoice, it's fairly easy. You can go to invoice, you can go to expense and generate it accordingly. So now we'll go over the owner statement, the owner payout here. Basically what you can see is the payee will be the owner's name, and it will show their property that you've selected as well as the service fee. So typically one thing you want to take note of is, if let's say invoice for your service fee, typically you will only charge it for let's say your rental. So therefore it will have, our system automatically charges it here. However, in this case, let's say for the electricity charges, we would not typically be profiting or charging a service towards this. So hence we will just put this as 0, as well as the expense for the commission. Typically, we do not take any form of service fee from this as well, as this goes straight to the agent. So we just charge back at 0. So now it shows the final amount based on the amount that's been deducted here. Do note things like the service fee applies to stuff such as your rental that has been collected. So hence, from 500 we deduct 50, it becomes 450. So as you can see here, the total income is 525. With the total adjustment, we deduct 50. The subtotal is 475. Then just click update. Just make sure that it's all followed through. Then you click confirm. So essentially, once you have already confirmed it, it would show that the status is in progress. And you can see your total management charges will be 50 ringgit. It will automatically generate out an invoice, and your payout amount will be shown here. So once you have already made payment for this to your owner, you can mark it as flag paid, and it will automatically move this entire smart payout report into your generated smart payouts report. So for example, let's say I want to click flag paid, I just click it, it should appear in the smart payout generated folder. If let's say there are any changes to be made for this, you can easily click revert to draft and you can adjust it. So let's say I click flag paid. Oops, before I forget, above here you want to mention there is a payment date time that you have made the payment, there is maybe a reference number, a reference document, the banks that are involved, meaning you just list out your beneficiary's bank details that you've already banked it into. So once you've listed it all here, you can just generate it out by clicking flag paid. Do note you can click the payout amount here, to essentially view the Smart Payout document. You click here, and what you can do is you can actually download this PDF and you can send it straight to your owner. Basically, it writes that payout and how much you're paying them out. This is just a payment voucher. So let's go back to just now when doing the Smart Payout. So let's fill this in. We fill this up as 10th. The number we don't have to attach. Let's say you just select bank, account folder, will be, let's say, Vanira, and then the account number, remarks, and then you just write it. So now that it's been flag paid successfully, you can go to the Smart Payout generator and go to settle. You can see that the owner report here has been settled, and you can view it here. The payout amount, total management charges, here's your document, and here's your settlement PDF. You click it. So here's this payout report, you can have seen everything is listed here already, including the invoices, the expense, any remarks you have written for it, and what is the amount that are being charged, and they'll calculate it out for you, and you can actually just send this directly to your owner so they're able to see the report and they won't have any other dispute or any other questions, because here it's very consolidated with all the details.